Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's going to hand this off. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. Locates the tight end, is complete. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
With the catch, it's Baxter. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal upcoming. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On third down, it's a handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's yours. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Now a crucial third down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Look at the throw on third and goal. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. And they'll get him down that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Caught on the outside. It's Baxter. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
4th down. He's throwing for it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This passing game is still on fire.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I'd love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pocket breaking down. He escapes the sack. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he fires the football to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use...
Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pass. It's yours. Close to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he pulls in the catch. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
First and 10 play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield. It's yours. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense has got the football.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Badger. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Gators offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gets loose now and heads downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Hansen. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Baxter. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Takes the handoff again. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
1st down here for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Golden. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Has the 1st down still on the move. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, what a move. They bring him down right at the 20.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
He's running out of time here. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive.
Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.